Y'all come in, come in. Come on in. Come in, people, come in. My good people, come in. My people, come in. Y'all come in, come in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you from. You know, everybody time is different. He's on the top of the roof. He's on the top of the roof. And Amber Rose speaks to RNC. My reaction. This is your girl, Miss Lanita Gill, the scoop. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. We gotta talk. We gotta talk, y'all. We gotta talk. We gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it 100. What is going on in the world today? Y'all come in, come in, come in. Now, Secret Service failed Trump, okay? The rally. I say the whole rally because there were people, innocent people, lives was taking, and innocent people lives were threatening. There were eyewitnesses that saw, and we're not going to pretend. We're not going to pretend that we didn't hear, and we're not going to pretend that we didn't see what was going on. And people, we need to ask ourselves as Americans, when are we going to get somebody who's going to represent this peaceful country? Okay? When are we going to get someone to represent our peaceful country? So y'all come in and we're going to react. I've been holding back. I'm off from work today. I decided to sit down and bring it out. So y'all come in. Y'all come in. Let's talk. Now, I want to start with the Trump assassination. I want to come in with the Trump assassination. Was it really assassination of what it was? What was going on? We really don't even know the truth. So what I want to do is I want to show y'all a couple things that they didn't do nothing. Secret Service didn't do nothing about it. The police ignored the people. Everybody ignored what the folks were saying at the rally. Okay, so we're going to look at this video for a minute and we're going to talk about it, okay? Let's check this video out. Okay. I hope this big enough. Hold on, y'all. Let's check this video out.
Hogan. Now, Marty, what more do we know about the gunman?
Max, good evening. While the investigation so far indicates that the shooter acted alone, the FBI is looking at the possibility of co-conspirators. The big missing piece here is motive.
Co-conspiracies. We said the last time that we spoke it, and the last time that we met up, we said who is involved in this situation. Now, y'all, I'm different from most people. I'm not looking at it as Trump being up there and got shot. I'm just looking at people. The people. The people got shot. No people. The people got shot. Trump got shot. And there was shots. So what we come here today is to talk about inside of that, what was going on mentally. Did they get a warning before they reacted? And why were they on one building? See, y'all, we could look at it. I know most of you all say, bump Trump, like that, but it's not the point bumping Trump. That you don't care about Trump. We're not looking at that. We are looking at that. There was some innocent lives taken at that rally. They haven't even finished. They just started. Now, did y'all put Trump in a situation where y'all know now that he's going to be the president of the United States? What did Secret Service know what was going on? And is surviving of the assassin? Did they get a message? Hold on, God. Did they get a message, receive a message that something was going to happen? Something just ain't right about this. We're going to talk about the convention, who he chose as the vice president. I want y'all to look at this video and judge this video the way you see that what happened that went on, okay? I'm going to put it out here for y'all. Y'all judge this video.
Authorities are still searching for any kind of ideology or influence. And now that those who knew the shooter are starting to come forward with their stories, we are beginning to get a bit of an insight into the shooter's state of mind. The man who pulled the trigger, Thomas Matthew Crooks. The would-be assassin was armed with a semi-automatic rifle, America's most popular weapon, used in some of the deadliest mass shootings. It was legally purchased by his dad. The FBI used it to trace, then identify the 20-year-old.
The shooter may be deceased, but the investigation is very much ongoing.
Moving to a small Pittsburgh suburb where he lived, suspicious devices, potentially explosive materials, were found in his car and home. Crooks had no criminal record, no signs of mental illness. He was a registered Republican, but donated $15 to a...
Yeah. Listen about the shooter. This just ain't right, y'all. He don't have a criminal record. He doesn't have history of mental illnesses. He a registered Republican. And he donate to the Democrats. Yeah, we got to talk about this. Let's not ignore what I just showed y'all, okay? We got to really talk about this. We really needs to talk about this, y'all. This is weird. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He doesn't have a criminal record. He doesn't have history of Hey Charlie, how you doing? Um he doesn't have a mental illnesses, and he's a registered Republican. He is a registered Republican. And he donated to the Democrats. Okay? People, something ain't right about this. What Keith Sweat said, something just ain't right. He's a Republican, but he taken it upon himself to assassinate Trump. He don't have mental illnesses. He don't have a criminal background. But he donated to the Democrats. Something ain't right about this story. And y'all, he has explosive in the home. In his home. Y'all, sometimes you got to realize that it's a lot going on in your neighborhood and surrounded you. Something ain't right with this. What Keith Sweat says, something just ain't right. You're going to tell me that this young man is a Republican? Y'all didn't have no Democrats. Now, you can't blame that on them Democrats. They ain't have nothing to do with this. So that means that y'all can't blame Biden or nobody in the Democrats, because it was a Republican that decided to start his own video game with Trump in it. Now, it tell me is something ain't right about it. Now, the shooter may be deceased, y'all. But the investigation is very much ongoing. It don't make sense. They had warning signs. They had warning signs. They had people screaming out, telling them, "Oh, somebody on the building up there." You had a Secret Service man in position to handle their business. And the shooter didn't have no mental health problems, no kind of illnesses. He was a Republican, but he donated to the Democrat. Boy, this is crazy. This is crazy.
The would-be assassin
That man shouting out, they got a gun.
was armed with a semi-automatic rifle. America's
They looked at him on top of the roof. They looked at him with the same ammunition, pointing at them,
most popular weapon used in some of the
pointing at
deadliest
Trump.
mass shootings. It was legally purchased by his dad. The FBI used it to trace.
The boy was seen, y'all, crowded, crawling. I'm telling you what this. You know what this on what's on my mind is. They just started all this rally. They haven't even went to one country to another country. But the important thing. Let me wipe my glasses out, y'all. But the important thing right here is, hold on. The important thing to me is it wasn't Democrats. Didn't have nothing to do with this. Can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask y'all a question? Okay, let me put these glasses back on so I can see. I want to ask y'all a question. No, I'm not going to ask y'all that question. I'm not. No. I'm going to stay on this young man right here on top of this building. Everybody and their mom and their grandmama saw him on top of the building. Everybody and grandmama, everybody saw him right there. There you go. Everybody said, he on top of the building. Hey, man, y'all see, there go a man on top of the building. They did that like they ain't hear him. Like he was a part of them. That's him right there. He on top of the building. There go his shoe. There go his feet. He laying on top of the building. How many more people do y'all think we're going to be having during this election laying on top of the building? And everybody going to act like they don't see him. The Secret Service man saw the man on top of the building. The people saw the man on top of the building. And the man is on the what? On the building. Okay?
Then identify the 20-year-old.
The shooter may be deceased, but the investigation is very much ongoing.
Moving to a small Pittsburgh suburb where he lived, suspicious devices, potentially explosive materials, were found in his car and home.
And this is his home, y'all. And here's his home. Here's his home. Grass cut. I don't know what it look like on the inside. I don't know what it smell like. I don't know what's going on the inside. But he keep it clean like the other people in the neighborhood. But they don't see what's going in and out of that house. He had explosive. But he's a Republican. He's a Republican. What made this young man mentally on the same day decide to get up out his bed and go do what he did?
Crooks had no criminal record, no signs of mental illness. He was a registered Republican, but donated $15 to a Democratic-aligned group.
He donated it? What? Trump, he was going to vote for you. This young man right here, y'all, was going to vote for Trump. He was going to vote for Trump. He registered. He's a registered Republican. And ain't nothing wrong with him. So y'all can't say that. He don't have a history of mental illnesses. But that doesn't mean that he didn't have no mental health problems, see. That's where they crossed the line. So you had a Republican that shot his soon-to-be president. What was going on in his mind? But he donated $15 to Democrats. That ain't no money. So, what was he thinking?
His former classmates described him as smart and polite. Others,
He would sit alone at lunch. I mean, he was just an outcast, and you know how kids are nowadays, so they're gonna see someone like that and they're gonna target him because they think it's funny or whatever.
the FBI digging through his phone and online life, piecing together the final moments that led to this.
He's on top of the roof. Don't go over there. He's on the roof, buddy.
Using aerials
He on top of the roof, buddy. He's on top of the roof, buddy. There you go, buddy. He's on top of the roof, buddy. And y'all didn't do nothing about that. A man on the roof with a gun and y'all with a rifle, and y'all didn't do nothing about it. But the man was a Republican. He wasn't a Democrat. How y'all looking at that? How y'all looking at that? How y'all people out there looking at this? He was a Republican. He wasn't a Democrat. So the question is, how y'all looking at this? How are y'all looking at this? Is this gonna help put Trump in a position, or y'all gonna have to put the right person up there to help our country? Ever since, man, I ain't gonna see it. Violent crime has been in place so much around our country. Y'all make the right decision. This wasn't supposed to happen. We got missing people from other countries, from the United States, going into another country. And y'all say, what y'all think the president gonna do? He can get on, he can do anything. He's a man. He can do more than you besides going in there and cook some bacon.
From the aftermath of the shooting, we know Donald Trump took to the stage here, facing around 6 p.m. local time. Crooks, having been spotted by several members of the public, was here on the roof of a neighbouring property about 130 metres away. At 6:11 p.m, just a few minutes into his campaign speech, loud popping sounds were heard in the crowd and Trump ducked. Within seconds, a Secret Service counter-sniper poised on a roof behind the presidential candidate returned fire, and Crooks was dead. But central to the investigation, the catastrophic failing of the Secret Service, Crooks was seen by spectators crawling into his sniper position before he...
Yeah, the man, there were plenty opportunity. There was plenty of opportunity after we went and exploded this video. We broke this video down. We was the first to tell those people out there we saw. We were the first.
But central to the investigation, the catastrophic failing of the Secret Service, Crooks was seen by...
We said they both looking at the man. We all said that. We said that this channel was the first to pick this out. They are looking at the shooter. Look. Look. Some got to be done about this, y'all. Lives was taken at the 2024 presidential rally. This man here is looking at this man. He looking at him. He looking at him. He looking at him. But the boy is a Republican. The young man is a Republican. Is it going to be safe? When it comes to Biden's safety, at his rally, this was supposed to be one of Trump's winning states. Okay? You can't blame Democrats for something that a Republican done. You can't. These people sitting here looking. He's looking. He's looking too.
By spectators crawling into his sniper position before he opened fire.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. Gary is right there. Right
They looking at him, y'all. They looking at him. These people right here see this boy, this man on top of the roof. They said, look, they see the boy. What we gonna do about that, y'all? What we gonna do about that? What we gonna do about the safety of our people? This is not safe. It haven't been safe since nothing. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Crawling into his sniper position before he opened fire.
That man got in position. Y'all don't see them police right there? Y'all don't see those cops right there looking at that man on top of that building? Hey, boy, get off him up there. What are you doing up there? Climb up there to see why is he up there. There was plenty of time, y'all. What is going on in the United States? What is going on? They looking at that boy on top of the roof before he shot. And we're going to sit here and blame Democrat. Democrat ain't had nothing to do with it because this man him was a Republican. Lord, I'm just wasting my coffee out on. He on top of the roof.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look.
Look, they talking, they having a conversation about the Republican shooter on top of a roof. They are talking about it. They looking at Trump people. Republicans are looking at this, watching this man on top of the roof. Ain't nobody did nothing, y'all. They looking at him.
Gary is right there. Right there, see him?
Look, y'all, it's crazy. This is crazy. This man is right here on top of the roof in front of everybody in their mama's face. How in the world did he get up there if he ain't Spider-Man? How did he get on top of that roof? How he get in position? How did this assassin get in his position? He didn't just practice in one day. He didn't decide to wake up that morning and decided to do this, even though he's a Republican.
A local police officer reportedly climbed a ladder to confront him, but
Oh, they climb a ladder to confront him, y'all. Wow. Okay, I'm about to bag that up so I can hear that. They climbed up there and confront this boy. Whoa, let's go back, y'all. This happened in Pennsylvania. Let's take it back. Right here. Listen. Listen. Look, y'all. Look. They watching him get up there. They watching him climb up there. Get in his ready, set, go position.
A local police officer.
Look. A local police officer got on top of the roof. Did he radio anyone on down there at wait a minute, y'all. The bar on top of the roof where they already the police at. Look at the police car. They took a ladder, y'all, and they climb on top of the building. Look. Look at the police cars, y'all. Look. See, since somebody told them that they see him on top of the roof, they climb up there, y'all. What did they do? Why wasn't nobody contacted? Police is contacted out there on that field when this happened. What, they think he was just on that hot roof, just to be on that hot roof like that? So they look, y'all. They right down. This is before Trump got shot.
Reportedly climbed a ladder to confront him, but retreated when crooks pointed the rifle at him and still.
So when the cops got climbed up there on top of the roof, why wasn't there they go? There they go. They saw him. Look, y'all. Look, y'all. Look, people. Look. This is not over with. Don't think it's over with. They climbed up there to say something to the boy, y'all. Why wasn't nobody, all them people over there around, they got kids out there, you got families out there. I'm not only thinking about Trump, the benefit of Trump, I'm thinking about the people. After they climb up there, the boy put a gun, he put the rifle on them. So, man, but why didn't... This is crazy. They used a ladder to get up there. How in the heck did he get up there? Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy.
A police officer reportedly climbed a ladder to confront.
Look at the ladder, y'all. See the ladder right there? They climbed the ladder when they got up there. He was aiming that gun at them. He laying right down there, hot house. Hot building.
Confront him, but retreated when crooks pointed the rifle at him and.
So when he pointed the rifle at them. So y'all got on top of that building with that a weapon? Oh Lord.
Still, he was able to fire on the former president before his security detail did anything.
Okay, let me ask y'all something. If this, look, y'all, listen. Listen. These people looking at this boy getting up there on this building, okay? Look, y'all. There he go. He ain't shot nobody yet. They get ready to climb up on the building. And
he opened fire.
They climbing up there on top of the roof. The police did. There he go. He on top of the roof right now. At that position that he's in. People, this is not over with. Now, when they got up there, he was aiming the gun at them. Can I ask you something? Can I ask y'all something? I want to ask y'all people something to be realistic about the situation. And it's very important because it's not over in other towns. It's not safe for neither one of them right now. Why didn't the police radio down to the field that we have a man hold up everything, put the president up, put the people away? It's not safe right now because we got a man on top of the building with a rifle. Why did they radio down now to the field? And what the boy did at a timely matter is let me hear him do what I gotta do. Because they about to take me out of here. But how, why was the other people shot? Everything, y'all, it's not over with. And Trump mad. Trump upset. A lot of people lost their families. A lot of people sick behind this. Where are we going to go from here on with the other campaign, with the Democratic campaign? Because this guy right here was a Republican. He on top of the roof at a timely matter and an opportunity to clear up things. Why wasn't no calls? Why wasn't no radio call down there on that stage? I don't understand.
A local police officer
There they
reported
go. They climbing on the building. They climbing up on the building. People down there shouting, having fun at the rally. There go police cars right here. Why they go up there? They go right there. Why did they radio? Look at all these police cars. Why did they radio down on the field? There go the ladder right there. He climbing up on the ladder. Why did they? This is crazy. This is crazy. Why didn't they radio down on the field that somebody, hey, da 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 da? What are the protocols behind this situation right here? No protocols? Really? There he go on top of the building. There go a time right there where they need to put the time down. We need a time when they did this. Time is very important.
climbed a ladder to confront him, but retreated when crooks pointed the rifle at him. And still, he was able to fire on the former president before his security detail did anything.
Now, when they shot at okay, this is what I don't understand, y'all. Okay, this is what I don't understand. When he shot at Trump, how
he was able to fire on the former president before he...
How they get shot up there? All these people, how did they get shot? And there were people on this side got shot. How? Man. Ain't nothing safe these days.
Security detail did anything. One spectator, 50-year-old Corey Comparatore, paid with his life. He used his body...
This man lost his life. I'm not not just talking about Trump. I'm looking at all these people out here got kids, y'all. I know they was for Trump, okay? I know that, but they are people. There are people out there, okay? That's the way I'm looking at people. Kids, children. We all believe the same way, regardless of what color we choose. How did this happen with a whole lot of people out there?
Security detail did anything. One spectator, 50...
Man just turned 50. And they got to talk about how he lost his life at a Trump rally.
50-year-old Corey Comparatore paid with his life. He used his body to shield his wife and daughters.
He protected. That man is gone because he protected his family when didn't nobody protect them. Who do we have, y'all? Who do we have? That man used his body to shield his family at a rally. How far is it gonna go? What is next? This is so sickening. Nothing like this supposed to happen. That man gone. He is gone. So I'm gonna run this video back and let y'all see it, and we go to the next one, okay? Okay, it's not over with, y'all. The boy was a Republican. The boy was a Republican, okay?
Max, good evening. While the investigation so far indicates that the shooter acted alone, the FBI is looking at the possibility of co-conspirators. The big missing piece here is motive. Authorities are still searching for any kind of ideology or influence. And now that those who knew the shooter are starting to come forward with their stories, we are beginning to get a bit of an insight into the shooter's state of mind. The man who pulled the trigger, Thomas Matthew Crooks. The would-be assassin was armed with a semi-automatic rifle, America's most popular weapon, used in some of the deadliest mass shootings. It was legally purchased by his dad. The FBI used it to trace, then identify the 20-year-old.
The shooter may be deceased, but the investigation is very much ongoing.
Moving to a small Pittsburgh suburb where he lived, suspicious devices, potentially explosive materials, were found in his car and home. Crooks had no criminal record, no signs of mental illness. He was a registered Republican, but donated $15 to a Democratic-aligned group. His former classmates described him as smart and polite. Others?
He would sit alone at lunch. I mean, he was just an outcast, and you know how kids are nowadays, so they're gonna see someone like that and they're gonna target him because they think it's funny or whatever.
The FBI digging through his phone and online life, piecing together the final moments that led to this.
He's on top of the roof. Don't go over there. He's on the roof, buddy.
Using aerials from the aftermath of the shooting, we know Donald Trump took to the stage here, facing a crowd around 6 p.m. local time. Crooks, having been spotted by several members of the public, was here on the roof of a neighbouring property 130 metres away. At 6:11 p.m, just a few minutes into his campaign speech, loud popping sounds were heard in the crowd and Trump ducked. Within seconds, a Secret Service counter-sniper poised on a roof behind the presidential candidate returned fire and Crooks was dead. But central to the investigation, the catastrophic failing of the Secret Service, Crooks was seen by spectators crawling into his sniper position before he opened fire.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there. Right there, see him? He's laying down, see him?
A local police officer reportedly climbed a ladder to confront him, but retreated when Crooks pointed the rifle at him. And still, he was able to fire on the former president before his security detail did anything. One spectator, 50-year-old Corey Comparatore, paid with his life. He used his body to shield his wife and daughters.
Corey died a hero. Corey was a girl vet. Corey was a firefighter. Corey went to church every Sunday.
Two others who were wounded are now stable.
Political disagreements can never, ever be addressed through violence.
This would have been the first election Crooks could legally vote in, but what drove the 20-year-old to try and murder a former president is still anyone's guess. In the United States, Smiley Hogan, 7 News.
Wow. Oh, Eva, I'm from the United States. That's why I'm talking. I'm from the United States. Yes. Now we're gonna get into what do y'all think about that? Now we're gonna get into what's going on now, and Trump seems when he took the stand at the Republican National Convention, he was very emotional. Okay, and what he's mentally, it did y'all make it a good time for him to become the president of the United States? See, they ain't got to make some changes, y'all. We got to make some changes. We need somebody up there gonna make change. These changes that Biden made ain't hitting on nothing to me. I ain't saying vote for Trump. I ain't said that. I just said they knew that the Democrats saw what was going on, and I don't see no improvement what's going on in the world. I don't. We got more violent crime than anything. Free food that they begin you on Medicare, you getting that. You buy your own. I mean, I don't know. It's something else got to be done. It ain't good, y'all. Things not good now. We need a change. And it's 2024. I can't go another 5 years like this. This been a rough year with bills, taxes, everything since Biden been there. For me. So we're gonna talk. We're gonna listen on together, watch together, and react to Trump's how he make this emotional uh, interest coming inside. I don't know where his mind at now, y'all. But this is y'all vice president. He chose him as his vice president.
Gentlemen, please welcome the next president of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Trump ain't never looked like that. Let's take it back. Trump ain't never. You ain't never seen Trump look the way he looked.
Gentlemen, please welcome the next president of the United States.
Did y'all hear? Did y'all hear them? Y'all didn't hear what they say. This is the next president of the United States. hmm I don't even believe he should have went out there then, because that man nearly took that boy ear out, close to his head. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's gonna happen, y'all. What's gonna happen? To get my pocket fixed.
Donald J. Trump.
Just my children.
We got vice president. There go y'all former president of the United States.
And that is to elect Donald J. Trump as the next president of the United States. He is here tonight to show his courage, his defiance against somebody who tried to kill him. You will not take this man down. He has the courage, the strength, and he will be the next president of the United States.
There got a new president and a new vice president.
Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea. Ladies and gentlemen, the 45th President of the United States and soon to be the 47th President of the United States, please welcome Donald J. Trump.
He like that song. Hey, y'all. He looks sad. He's sad. He looking sad. Oh, he did music too. You know how music make you cry. And there go the vice president, y'all. There y'all new president of the United States. There y'all new president of the United States. All goes to healthcare now that he ain't gonna get rid of the healthcare, y'all. Well, I tell you this much, and I don't care how y'all take it. We need a change. We need a change. It been so hard for me. It been like my pocket, like they taking money from me. I ain't had no luck since the last 5 years. Biden been up there. I really do. Y'all just as long as he somebody got to work with beside him with the right, to help everybody, everyone. But you know, Don, I know he can put that fake smile on, can't he?
Please welcome Mark Lawrence from Cedar Springs, Michigan.
Okay. So y'all, we see how this is the first time he had been out. He's very emotionally. Uh, what happened, and he chose the vice president that he worked beside him. And it is we watched two videos, and the first video that we watched explained to y'all that that's gonna be an ongoing investigation. What happened to him? Amber Rose is, for those who don't know her, she's an actress and she's a singer, and she gonna speak her opinion about Donald Trump. Uh, from what her point of view, or where what his father said about Donald Trump. Y'all, what we have to look through is who is going to help this country. Our country is in trouble. Now, my reaction is y'all knew it was time for a 2024 election. Y'all ain't nobody else stepped up. Trump came back. Obama didn't come back. Somebody should have, if look, y'all, let's put it like this. Y'all, if you pay taxes and you got bills, you got a home, you own that home, you know what taxes I'm talking about. Y'all gonna need, the food prices is sky up high. We in a situation right now that if we don't do something, we're gonna be back where we came from. Y'all gonna have to start back going out there. Hey, you better start trying to make some soil and try to put some vegetables in your backyard. We got to make some changes, people. And as people, we got to make changes. We got to make changes. They trying to multiply everything they are trying to multiply, but subtract too at the same time. I mean, everything that y'all enjoy, they are taking it from you. Right now, it's people, Democrats, and they have taken their food stamps from them. They have taken Medicare from me, Medicaid and Medicare, all these different things like that, can mean something. But if it's money behind that, if you ain't got the money to pay that, they're gonna take it from you. So main thing is we need somebody who gonna protect our country. It's not protected. Not saying Trump gonna do it. Definitely gonna say Biden didn't do it. He ain't did nothing to me for my last 5 years. That's just Lanita speaking. But I can say from experience, but my pocket wasn't this bad when Trump was the president. My taxes weren't this bad. So we need someone who's gonna look at the world as, can we get somebody up there who's on a balance, can balance it out for everyone, good, bad, and the ugly? Just for, I know, I used to ask my mom a lot of questions about when it comes down to president election. I said, Mom, why we got to pick, choose? She never learned. My mama died not knowing what she was, a Republican or Democrat. She kept that a secret. So she worked the internal revenue. She's very secretive. But my point is behind these people is our country is in trouble. It was in trouble for the last 5 years and y'all didn't know it. See, the things that Biden was doing before he knew that the 2024 election was coming in. So he had to get them votes. When he took down the wall, he got the votes in for him. Not even thinking about the health or nothing else coming with the people. Just says tear it down. Let's just tear that wall down and bring them over here. We just dealing with COVID. Just come on, bring y'all. Everybody, come on, y'all. Come on in, y'all. Come on, come on in, come on in. And y'all, our country has been in trouble for a long time. Look at the stores. Look at your community stores. Look who owns the stores. Look at these different businesses that you have tried to work so hard for and trying to survive and trying to get for yourself. But it's easy for them to get stuff and it's hard for y'all to get stuff. What about the people in the United States? We always going out. We need somebody who's going to worry about the people here. Y'all don't want to talk about it. Y'all don't want to talk about that. See, we got to go down there and do this, get out of line, go over here, put this over there. And they act like they own this stuff. They act like they own everything. They act like they own the food stamps. They act like everybody should be able to need some help. Man, we don't need nobody up there. We need somebody who's going to run this country, who's going to balance it out for everyone. One thing I noticed something with what we doing now is y'all said on pick sides. You're still picking sizes. You got to pick a size. But then y'all get upset when the gangs pick their size. They got to pick up which side they're going to be on. They're going to be a Crip, they're going to be a Blood. If they ain't going to be neither of them, they're going to be some outside there. So look at it as Crips and the Blood. And if you don't like the Crips and the Blood, what you going to do? You're going to get your own people. So where are the other people who are feeling the same way I feel about these political things, this politician thing? What are other people? I look at the poll. I didn't want to vote for neither one of them, Trump nor Biden, when Biden came in office. And I looked down on there for anybody else to vote for the president. I didn't want neither one of them to win. I don't see nobody else on there. I always look for the others. It's just like I just said. When y'all, we got it. Oh, we got to go over here. Suppose we want to be over here because we like some of the stuff that this person doing, and we want to be over here because we like some of the things that this person are doing. When we gonna find somebody that can do all that stuff that we need for the United States to come back together and be strong as a country? We don't have nobody right there. We don't. We in trouble. Because y'all got to vote. Y'all got to vote. You got to tell your children who sitting around in there smoking weed, doing all that stealing and all that shooting, y'all going to have to vote. Whose side y'all going to be on? You want to go another 5 years? Tell me something, people, to look at this situation before we get to Amber Road. There has been a struggle with something that you're going on in your house that is affecting your finance. See, if we're not careful, we can cripple ourselves. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm using words to make y'all understand what I'm saying. We can cripple ourselves and fall where we don't need to be if we don't pay attention, y'all. I see stuff and I keep it to myself. But right now, we live in a selfish world. On the jobs, in your community, finances, it's a selfish world. Everybody is for themselves. They're not doing nothing to help y'all. It's a selfish world like that we living in. We got two selfish presidents. Two, a former president selfish, and we got a president that's selfish. And those are my opinion. But if we can get somebody out there who can make it work for everybody, then we won't be have to deal with what we're dealing with now. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't want no more years with Biden. And I just don't wanna I just I'm just telling y'all, I just don't want no more years with Biden. I just don't. I can't deal with Biden another 10 years or 5 more years. I can't. Not Lanita. I can't deal with Biden no more. I can't. I don't want to deal with Biden no more. Y'all ain't got nobody else. Y'all ain't got nobody else to put in Biden place. I can't deal with Biden no more, y'all. What I can say that y'all ain't gonna like. It's with Trump, what's the president? A lot of things that he did help me. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Some of the things that Trump did help me. Some of the things that he did, I didn't agree with. So my thing is, I'm not living my life is not going to be in a selfish world. But y'all have made me become selfish. They have made many different presidents 1 year, 4, 5 years. It's this president time, then that president got to fix up what this president don't messed up. There's a lot going on in these country, in our country. And our country right now, it's in trouble if y'all people don't wake up. It ain't good. It ain't good. That's because you're getting something free. And your man can lay over your house all the time. Y'all eat off that food stamp and stuff. That ain't good. Because the food ain't here no good. The food ain't no better. But think about people like me who have to pay for that food. And y'all keep taking the prices up on the food. I had to pay for my food. I had to sit there and add and subtract and multiply and divide to see what I'm not going to pay this week so I can live off of it for the next week. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear the struggle. So Lanita gonna need somebody up there in that president seat who is gonna help me out financially in controlling what needs to be controlled. Because I can't do another 5 years. Now I can't. I'm a lady of my words. I can't. I have insurance. I had insurance. I was working. I had insurance. I was cool, but the stuff that they have out there for you is a proctor and gamble, y'all. They gambling with your money. Y'all don't understand. Only people understand what I'm talking about is the people who have to pay these bills. The people who have to pay these bills know what I'm talking about. Now, see, a lot of us get away with a lot of things, don't we? A lot of people get away with a lot of things. Jobs ain't even fair no more. Family not even fair no more. The system not even fair no more. If you try to go down there and help yourself, the system don't even want to help you. They like they own it. we we as we as the people are in trouble. And our young people shouldn't be going off like this, y'all. But they put stuff in place. We need somebody to run this country and control these little bitty people up under them. Because you see bad in a person, don't mean I see bad in a person. And I'm one of them people. I'm for rights. I'm for the people. And y'all, we in trouble. Biden already went up there and messed some stuff up. I ain't gonna tell no lie. He messed up some stuff. Biden messed up a lot of stuff for us. The phone call, you get all kind of phone calls. You can't go on the computer and look up nothing. When you start going on that computer and look for stuff to cyber, the Homeland Security ain't even straight. The center, the CDC, the center of the disease ain't straight. Y'all, we in trouble. And y'all saying, trying like y'all don't see what I'm saying. The animals. Look at what they putting in the animals, in the food. We're in trouble, y'all. And it's happening in our face. Where's Homeland Security? It's no way we should be getting all these scammers. If you go on the internet and apply for something, a job or anything, guess what gonna happen? Your phone gonna ring. And it gonna be about, do you want insurance? Insurance this insurance. Why you calling my house? Stop calling my house. Well, y'all, let's listen to what Amber Rose has to say, okay? I'm just a Pisces, and I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100, I'm going to keep it real. I'm gonna say what I see and see. A lot of questions that I've been asking ever since I was a little girl. It ain't been answered. But I'm going to let y'all listen to Amber Rose, and we're going to react to that. But I want to let y'all know that that little boy, that young man that shot Trump, was a Republican. What y'all got to say about that? He was a Republican, okay? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Trump still sitting there. Trump sitting there. Trump sitting there wondering why y'all didn't save me? Why y'all didn't save me? Y'all tried to kill me. I'm sitting over there. Y'all tried to kill me. That's what y'all try to do. Y'all try to take me out of him. That devil is a lie. That man ain't smiled since his ill light that came out. Okay, let's listen to Amber Rose, y'all. What she had to say about the Republican, okay, National Convention. Okay.
Please welcome Amber Rose from South Philadelphia. Hello.
name is Amber Rose. I'm a model and entrepreneur. Thank you. But most importantly, I'm a mother. My whole world revolves around providing for my children, keeping them safe, and giving them an opportunity for a better life.
That's right.
That's something that unites all American parents, whether we're Republicans, Democrats, conservatives, or liberals.
Yeah, listen to what she just said. Listen to what she just said. She just said what I said. I don't care if they Republican or Democratic. Do something for the people. Start hurting my pocketbook. Just want to, I got started over. I just want y'all to hear that.
Please welcome Amber Rose from South Philadelphia.
Hello. My name is Amber Rose. I'm a model and entrepreneur. Thank you. But most importantly, I'm a mother. My whole world revolves around providing for my children, keeping them safe, and giving them an opportunity for a better life. That's something that unites all American parents, whether we're Republicans, Democrats, conservatives, or liberals. We all want a better country for our children. But I'm here tonight to tell you, no matter your political background, that the best chance we have to give our babies a better life is to elect Donald Trump President of the United States. Now you may be wondering why I'm up here telling you this. I'm no politician and I don't want to be, but I do care about the truth. And the truth is that the media has lied to us about Donald Trump.
Now, Amber. See, some stuff they didn't tell. Some things that they told her did tell you the truth, baby. They did some stuff that what is this? I'm unknown. Okay. Okay. Guys. But to be honest with you, Amber, they told you some good, they told you some bad. It's good and bad in all of us, okay? But as long as they doing what they supposed to do, that's a different thing. They didn't lie everything that they said about Trump. They didn't lie, okay? Okay, some stuff that they didn't lie about. They told you the truth, sweetie. So not everything that they told you, they lied, okay? And Trump just sitting there looking at you like, look, like, what's she talking about? Trump's in there like, good, you just don't know who I am. But you know, it can be some good. It can be some good in people. It can be some bad in people. People, you know, everybody. It's as long as he ain't up there playing around, you know, it's a different thing. When you put somebody's life in jeopardy, as long as you ain't up there trying to do this for the wrong reason, you know what I mean? Y'all know what time it is out here. Ain't no way in the world she can sit up here and say that this man not this and that man is. She can say her opinion about how she think about him, but this one thing that y'all gonna have to understand, that race is gonna be there regardless. Y'all within yourselves, prejudice and race is gonna be there. That's something that you can't get rid of. But the thing is, Trump got power. Trump got power that y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. And the thing is that these folks ain't about to let y'all mess over their money because they have business. See, when you're in a marriage, when you marry, you're in a business, okay? And you're not gonna do nothing that's gonna affect your relationship, right? So go sit down and consolidate your bills, and that should tell you what y'all spend, how y'all spending, what y'all gonna put back, how y'all gonna use it, and taxes, home taxes, all that, everything. Y'all gotta realize some people don't get nothing back. Period. And that's not fair. Anybody that work hard, regardless if they have to pay back or not, y'all they should be able to get something back. After all that working hard, they should be able to get something back. Uncle Sam shouldn't be able to take all our money. And that one person that you don't tell what to do is Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, y'all, is income taxes. See, y'all get them taxes back. Y'all get all them big taxes and all them texts and everything. But let's get back to Amber Rose. Amber Rose, don't look. We can. People can be racist all they want to. It's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. They're gonna be like that with each other. We like that with each other. It's in the power of the people. So as long as that person is being fair and doing what they're supposed to do, that's who you want to run your country. But if you got somebody up there running the country that is mentally really breaking y'all people down, who giving y'all this free stuff, it ain't nothing free. It's gonna cost. He getting the money off of people like me and other people have to paying for that. Ain't nothing free. So all the food and stuff and what y'all getting every month ain't free. Now, when you work for it like Social Security, that's a different thing. Now, just don't mess with that Social Security. I'm trying to get Social Security, Trump, because I work for that money. Just don't mess up that. We need somebody up there who not just billionaires and millionaires ain't worrying about the middle class like me and other people, in the lower class. The thing is, we got to have somebody for the people, looking out for what you can do for the people of the United States, because our country is in trouble. Our country is in trouble. Now let's finish listening to Amber Rose. I just want to let Amber Rose know that some things that they said about Trump is the truth. Some things that they did say about him, you can agree. You can. It's up to you. Trump could be a cool dude. Who knows? I don't know. But he looking at Amber Rose, okay.
I know this because for a long time I believed those lies. So I'm here to set the record straight. The first person I knew who supported Donald Trump was my father. I was shocked. My entire family is racially diverse. And I believed the left-wing propaganda that Donald Trump was a racist. My father said, "No, he's not, Amber. What are you talking about?"
Wait a minute. Hold up. Let's reverse. I just said that. Come on, Amber. Don't do that.
Father said, "No, he's not,
Hold
Amber."
on. Let me take it back a little bit more. Honey. I know y'all movie star can't wait till he win and all that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's the thing is y'all want him to listen to what you saying. Listen to what you saying on that stage, girl. Listen to what you're saying.
Family is racially diverse. And I believe the left wing propaganda that Donald Trump was a racist. My father said, no.
That's all I got to say. Amber, stop playing. Okay.
No, he's not, Amber. What are you talking about? And when I insisted, he said, prove it. So to prove my father wrong, I did my research and looked into all things Donald Trump. People have to do their research. I watched all the rallies, and I started meeting so many of you, his red hat wearing supporters.
You red supporters. Hold on, let me see what I missed, Ray. What she say?
People have to do their research. I watched all the rallies, and I started meeting so many of you, his red hat wearing supporters. I realized Donald Trump and his supporters don't care if you're black.
His red, I got to go back to that. His red hat supporters, blood, not Crips. Ain't on either one of them sides. I just used that as a strategy, one of my strategy at the beginning of my presentation. I just told y'all Crips and the blood. Now y'all got to choose between the Crips and the blood. Okay? What hat you gonna put on?
White, gay, or straight, it's all love. And that's when it hit me.
Hold on. What she say? What you say about white gay or straight? What? What? What good? Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Let me back this back. Hold on. What did this girl just say? What this gal just say? Like my grandmama said, what that gal just say?
So many of you, his red hat wearing supporters. I realized Donald Trump and his supporters don't care if you're black, white, gay, or straight. It's all love.
Who told you that? I mean, you know what? I'm saying though, who telling her this? Who is talking to her? Who is telling her about all this? It's a lot of Democratic and a lot of Republicans don't care about a lot of stuff that she's standing right here saying. So you just up there talking. You just up there giving a little speech. It's nothing wrong with that, Amber. It's nothing wrong with what you're saying, baby. It's nothing wrong, baby. Nothing wrong with what you saying, okay? I don't know why that came out your mouth. Drunk and ain't done none of that mess you talking about.
that's when it hit me. These are my people. This is where I belong.
So, listen to what she just said and what I just told y'all earlier. I see y'all better listen to me. Listen to what she just said. Listen what Amber just said. And I just told y'all, there gonna be people. It's gonna get off this side and jump on this side. They used to be over here on this side, but they ain't on that side no more. Because that side affected them. Infected them. Okay? And they affected their pocket, their cost of living. So she is supporting the celebrities.
I belong.
She said that, in other words, in my Tyler Perry voice, in other words, where she's saying is that she used to be a Democrat, but now she's a Republican. Okay, she could change her. She could change her mind. Don't y'all change y'all mind about y'all relationships? Don't y'all change y'all mind with the food that you eat? All right. Well, I hear you, Amber, honey. Do your thing, honey.
And that's when it hit me. These are my people. This is where I belong. So I let go of my fear of judgment, of being misunderstood, of getting attacked by the left, and I put the red hat on too. Thank you. Love you too. I never felt more free and more love for my country than I do now. I want to thank my father, who's in the audience tonight, for opening my eyes. He served over 20 years in the U.S. military. Thank you for your service, Dad. Yeah. I love you, Dad. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you. When I met the president and Melania for the first time, he was kind and generous and funny as hell. Very funny. The First Lady was gracious and smart with a smile that will brighten up any room. If you're watching this tonight, you know our country is in trouble. Just like me. When you go to the store, buy food for your family, you're shocked. When you fill up your gas tank, you're pissed. I know I am.
Y'all know this is crazy. This girl is sitting up here talking about the same thing that I just said earlier in this presentation and on my reaction. Thank you, Amber, for saying what you said. It's time for a change, y'all. I'm not saying Donald Trump. I ain't telling y'all who side y'all don't know what head I'm gonna put on. But I'm saying, but y'all need a change. We need a change. Ain't nothing going on. I ain't no protection. Ain't nothing. But yeah, I'm ready for a change. And I ain't saying I'm on whose side.
And when you turn on the news, you are just exhausted. Inflation is out of control. And you know in your heart it was not like this under Donald Trump.
It wasn't. It wasn't like that. Well, she tell the truth on that part, y'all. It wasn't like that when Donald Trump was up there. We had no problem with our food. The food don't even taste right. When the food, the cost of living is high. We ain't had no diseases like this coming all out. Like, what is going on? All this killing and shooting our young kids, our young brothers and sisters is gone. What is going on?
The left told me to hate Trump, and even worse, to hate the other side, the people who support him. When you cut through the lies, you realize the truth. American families were better when Donald Trump was president. We were safer, wealthier, and stronger. A vote for Donald Trump is a vote to put money back in our pockets and good food on our kids' plates. Yes. Or, as Trump would say, it's a vote to make America great again. Thank you so much.
Okay, y'all. I agree with some things that she said. I agree with some things that she's saying. Y'all gonna have to make a choice. How y'all want this country ran? Y'all gonna have to make a choice. Have to make a choice. Right now, we against each other. But the last thing I want y'all to hear is Team Biden Harris officials and members of the DNC blast Trump Vance at the they're gonna talk to y'all about that, okay? Just a press briefing, okay? Um hope y'all had fun and have you know what's controlling your table at home. You know how finances is handling what's going on in your house, where your money going, why are we getting moved nowhere, why we is stuff going on that we need to talk about. And people, and it's not fair how we've been treated. If anybody care about what's going on in this country, they would step up and do something about it. But ain't nobody stepped up yet. But let's listen to this and I'm gonna let y'all go. See what these people gonna lie about. Ooh, ooh.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here. Yesterday, Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and their extreme MAGA Republican friends kicked off their convention. What was the theme yesterday? Make America wealthy again. But by America, they mean rich people. Sure, they pretended to mean not just the super wealthy and corporations. They pretended to mean everyone. They pretended that they are pro-work, pro-union party. But the America is all right through their act. Last night's audience certainly did not show a lot of enthusiasm during the primetime remarks about standing up for America's workers. The response could have been described as lukewarm at best. Some tepid applause here and there. A forced smile from former President Trump when he would realize that the camera was panned on him. But that's hardly surprising, because Donald Trump's Republican Party will always choose big, greedy, anti-union extremists over the working men and women of America. So if they want to talk about the economy, let's do that. Trump's disastrous job record is just the beginning of his long list of economic failures. He offshored tens of thousands of manufacturing jobs, including jobs that could have stayed or been created right here in the state of Wisconsin. His tax schemes gave incentive to companies to ship jobs overseas rather than keep them here in America. He promised a manufacturing boom. He promised an infrastructure week. He promised the revitalization of an auto industry. And he delivered on none of it. And who paid the price for his failures? Hardworking Americans. If given the chance, he won't just do this all again. He'll do much, much worse. Trump was one of the most anti-union presidents too. He is openly disparaged union workers as dues-sucking people and said that he wants to get rid of side with Wall Street over Main Street every single day of the week. President Biden is the most pro-union, pro-worker president this nation has ever seen. He's the first sitting president to ever walk a picket line. He's had workers back time and time again. Major unions across this country have endorsed President Biden because they believe in his vision of building an economy that works for everyone. President Biden knows that when an economy is pro-union and pro-labor, everyone gets ahead. President Biden is the job president. He's created nearly 16 million jobs. We've seen the lowest unemployment rate in over 50 years, including record low black unemployment. President Biden didn't just deliver an infrastructure week. He's ushered in the start of an infrastructure decade. While Trump broke promise after promise, President Biden is delivering a great economic comeback and a historic manufacturing boom.
What? What? I just told y'all we in trouble. What he just say? What did he just say? Trump is worrying about most of them people from other countries instead of for the people in the United States.
We haven't just had a bounce back from the economic effects of the pandemic.
Bounce
This is the
back.
greatest economic recovery that this nation has ever seen. And that's all thanks to the hard work of President
Economical. Man, this is the worst year we have. What? Well, who he's helping? Who's Biden helping? Because he sure ain't helping little Nita.
Biden. Donald Trump called Milwaukee horrible. But the reality is there's nothing more horrible than his vision for America. There's only one ticket with the most pro-union, pro-worker president that this country has ever seen, and that is the Democratic ticket, with President Biden and Vice President Harris. And with the American people's support, this November, the Biden-Harris administration will continue to fight for hardworking families for 4 more years. And with that, it's my pleasure to turn it over to Chair Wickman. Thank you so much, Mr. Foss. And thanks everyone for being here today. Welcome to a wonderful city, the city of Milwaukee. On behalf of the entire Democratic Party of Wisconsin, I want to welcome everyone to spend a lot of time in this great state, the state that tipped the Electoral College for President Biden and Vice President Harris in 2020, a state that is so excited next month to travel to our neighboring state of Chicago and join Democrats from across the country in lifting up and celebrating our nominee, Joe Biden, and our nominee for Vice President, Kamala Harris. But at this moment, when the Republican Party convention, when the MAGA acolytes have descended on the city of Milwaukee and on the state of Wisconsin, we want to be very clear that we know that what Trump and Vance are promising for this country and for this state is a continuation of their record of economic failure and betrayal of workers.
I think that we're going to be in a situation where they're going to be voting, recount, vote, recount. We got to vote again. That's what we're going to be to deal with. Because don't nobody want Biden to win, don't nobody want Trump to win. Now, where do we other people go? We don't want neither one of them to win. Where do they go? Where we vote at? Is it somebody else on the balance? Y'all gonna one day the other person. Y'all remember on these ballots and you see the other when you never heard nothing about these people and you hear others. One day that other gonna surprise and win. But it ain't gonna be nothing but the president. It's gonna be Biden, Trump. Yeah, I don't think Trump doing nothing. And then I'm not gonna say not Trump, Biden. I don't think Biden doing nothing. And I don't think Trump gonna make it hard for some of y'all, some of us. But I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like what's going on. I just don't like what's going on. And if anybody else think they could have stepped up higher and not maybe the vice president, ain't nobody doing that, y'all. And y'all think that they don't did, maybe they doing something for y'all. He don't did something for y'all, but he ain't did nothing for me. Everything is going up and up and up and whatever. Y'all, if they keep going up and up and up and up, all that's going to be sitting outside in a hut. Woo, Jesus, have mercy, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. It's serious, y'all.
During this Republican convention, even as Democratic activists across the state and across the country are knocking on doors to support President Biden and Vice President Harris, it's incumbent on us to call out what we see from the stage and what we know that Trump and Vance are proposing for America. It's all written down in Project 2025, which J.D. Vance proudly said was full of good ideas. But we know that these ideas aren't just bad, they're dangerous. They're dangerous for our country. Donald Trump and J.D. Vance want to ransack the public treasury to hand out massive tax cuts to billionaires and stick working Americans with the bill. We know that they want to strip Americans of their basic freedoms, like access to reproductive health care, even threatening access to forms of contraception. We know that they not only want to leave working families behind, they want to kick them off the ladder of opportunity and pull up the ladder behind them. We know this, not just because of what they and their allies and their staff have laid out in plain ink in their Project 2025 plans, but because of what they did last time Donald Trump had power. Here in Wisconsin, we had a front row seat to an iconic Donald Trump failure. It was the Foxconn plant. Donald Trump came to Wisconsin. He promised the 8th wonder of the world. He broke ground with a golden shovel. And for a project that would have been the biggest giveaway in history to a foreign corporation, Scott Walker and Donald Trump bulldozed 100 homes and businesses. They spent more than $500 million in taxpayer money to pave the way for a massive facility that never appeared.
My thing is this. My thing is this, people, and I'm for the people. We have had many of families has asked for Biden help and getting fight for their families from other countries. And some of y'all people sit out there behind the screen and say, what do you think the president's supposed to do? The president can make stuff happen for his people. That's why he up there, or either tried to attempt to make some kind of arrangement or suggestion or something so we can get out. It's not fair for him to keep running to other countries, helping other countries, and he can't help, and then they're not helping him with us. When somebody get hurt or helping get underlined, dismissed in another country, bam, that's it. It's over with. Get on the news and say something. Try to fight to get. Listen, people, we have plenty of people that has been dismissed that I have to speak up for their families from other countries. And I can't understand why is Biden bringing other countries into our countries and they not helping us when we go visit their country. So in other words, what y'all said, don't visit the other countries. Continue to let this happen. What I'm saying is we should be able to go anywhere in this country or outside the country, but that stuff happening to us. Who gonna protect us, our people, when they come to the president and ask the president, can you do anything? And y'all gonna sit some of y'all people sit behind the screen. What y'all want president to do? What you want the president to do? You want the president to get up on his feet and speak for these families and talk to them people over there in them other countries, even though he can't tell them what to do. Where they telling him what to do over here? Anything it can happen. Get on the news. We don't have so many missing kids and kids been dismissed and shooting going on until they shooting, period. That because the law is made like this for y'all to fail, people. Wake up. Get off your butts and wake up and pay attention to what's going on. I don't care what they do. Whatever happened, whatever happened. And that's sad when you talk like that. And then you got people over here fighting for y'all when y'all saying stuff like that. It's sad. It's sad that our country is failing us. Our own country is failing us. The president from the president on down. Nothing's supposed to happen to our women and children. Now it's like whatever, whatever. I'm about to skip some of this. I don't want to hear this, what they talking about, because they don't got on my nerves already. I don't even want he ain't doing no answer question. Anyway, y'all opinion, y'all got every right to speak y'all opinion. Whether people don't agree, you ain't ask nobody, I ain't ask nobody to agree with me or nothing like that. You know your finances, financial situation. You know what's going on around you. You know who you need in your life to establish something differently than it was 5 years ago. Now, if that person in that White House ain't did nothing for you, then he needs to go. If he has made matter worse for you in your situation, he needs to go. Why still hold on to something and it ain't no good? That's just like a relationship. Holding on to either holding on to something old that you ain't going to use. Hold on to something that ain't no good for you. Let that mother sucker go and try something new. I love y'all. This your girl, Miss Lanita Gill, the scoop. Hey, it is what it is. And I'm going to keep it real. I'm out of here, y'all.